Okay, picture this. You're running for your life. There's a horde of, let's say, mutant zombies closing in, and your only escape is across this treacherous gorge. The thing is, you're not alone, and you've only got 17 minutes. So can you solve this classic bridge riddle in time to survive?
In hindsight, taking that internship in a remote mountain lab probably wasn't the best idea. And pulling that lever with the giant skull on it? Oh yeah, that was definitely a mistake. But hey, there is no time for regrets, because things have gone very, very wrong.
You and 3 other survivors have a bit of a head start, but you can hear those zombies getting closer. Way too close. Your only hope is this rickety old rope bridge stretching across a massive gorge. You have to move, like right now.
All right, to survive this, you're gonna have to think your way out. This isn't just about running faster than the zombies, it's about outsmarting the problem in front of you. Let's break it down.
So, here's your team. You're the fastest. You can dash across that bridge in just 1 minute flat. The lab assistant is pretty quick too, at 2 minutes. The janitor, well, he's a bit slower, needing a solid 5 minutes. And then there's the old professor. He needs a full 10 minutes, carefully holding onto the ropes every single step of the way.
Now for the rules, and this is where it really gets tricky. Pay attention. First, that old bridge can only support 2 people at a time, no more. Second, it's pitch black out there, so a lantern is absolutely required for every single crossing, whether going to safety or coming back for someone else. And third, you only have 1 lantern.
And here is the real kicker. The professor, in a moment of terrifying clarity, did the math. The zombies will be on you in exactly 17 minutes. Everyone, all 4 of you, needs to be across, and those ropes need to be cut before that timer hits 0. So, that's the setup. 4 people, 1 bridge, 1 lantern, and a 17-minute deadline. Now, at first glance, it might seem totally impossible, right? Like you're always just a minute or 2 short. But trust me, there is a way.
So this is your chance. Take a second, look at the numbers and the rules we just went over. How would you get everyone safely across before those zombies arrive? Seriously, feel free to pause right here and try to work it out for yourself.
All right, you ready for the solution? The key here isn't what you'd think. It's not about just moving as fast as possible all the time. It's actually about minimizing the time that gets wasted on the slowest parts of the journey.
So here's the crucial insight. Your biggest time sinks are the janitor at 5 minutes and the professor at 10. Your first instinct might be to split them up, right? But the actual best solution requires them to make their big trip across the bridge together. This bundles their slow crossing into a single 10-minute block of time. And since that lantern has to go back and forth, every single return trip is costing you precious time. So who do you want running that lantern back? Well, your fastest people, of course. You and the lab assistant are basically going to act as a high-speed ferry service for that lantern.
Okay, let's walk through the play-by-play and see how this all comes together. We're going to go through the entire 17-minute sequence trip by trip. First up, the 2 fastest people, that's you and the lab assistant, you cross together. And even though you can do it in 1 minute, you have to slow down to match her pace.
So, 2 minutes on the clock, and you're both on the safe side. The first step is done.
Now, somebody has to bring that lantern back. As the fastest person in the group, that job falls to you. So you spread back across the bridge all alone.
That 1-minute sprint brings our total elapsed time to 3 minutes. We're making good time, but believe me, the hardest part is still coming.
And here it is, the slowest but most critical part of the entire plan. You hand the lantern off to the professor and the janitor. They cross together. And since the janitor has to slow way down for the professor, this single trip takes a full 10 minutes.
And just like that, with that trip complete, 13 minutes are gone. You're still on the wrong side of the gorge with only 4 minutes left to spare. This is where it gets really tense.
But remember who's been waiting patiently on the other side this whole time? The lab assistant, your second fastest person. She grabs the lantern from the professor and runs it back across to come get you.
Her return trip takes 2 minutes. The clock now shows 15 minutes have passed. You have just 2 minutes left to make the final escape. Can you feel the pressure?
With the lantern back in your hands, you and a lab assistant immediately turn around and make that final crossing together. It is a desperate 2-minute dash for survival.
And there you have it. You both step onto the far side of the gorge just as the clock hits exactly 17 minutes. You cut the ropes, the bridge collapses into the chasm behind you, and you're all safe, just in the nick of time.
So you did it, you survived. But you know, a puzzle like this isn't just about escaping imaginary zombies. It's really about that aha moment, when the solution just clicks into place. It's a powerful workout for your brain.
You know that aha feeling? It isn't just a feeling of relief. It's literally your brain forming new neural connections, getting stronger with every single puzzle you solve. It's a genuine workout for your mind. Yeah, when you finally crack a tough puzzle, your brain rewards you with a hit of dopamine, which feels great and makes you want to solve more. It's also been shown to improve creative thinking, seriously boost your problem-solving skills, and even enhance your memory. Not bad for a little brain teaser, right?
You know, the bridge riddle seems impossible until you realize that sometimes, to go faster overall, you actually have to send your slowest people together. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other problems in our lives seem totally unsolvable just because we're not looking at them from the right angle?